What is going on? Welcome to Rue's Room. I am Rue, aka the Culture Black Kid, and today we have the one and only Gemma Navarrete. She is a Chilean and Italian singer from Western Sydney. Gemma released a song earlier in the year alongside Deja Miro entitled Heavy Hearted, with even more in the works, I hope. And alongside Zion Garcia, Annalise, and myself, is a part of the Conscious program for this upcoming year. Gemma, how are you doing? And not like a quickly catch you at our Conscious meet and greet. How you doing? Like for real, for real. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, I would say. If we're being real, I'm I'm very anxious.
Okay. Is there
And
a reason that you are willing to divulge, or is it?
yeah, I don't know. I go to therapy and
Mm,
I
mhm,
struggle a lot with like interpersonal relationships and kind of questioning them and like wondering how people perceive me and kind of
mm.
just really fearing how people perceive me. Well, I've had this my whole life, but I just like say shit and then after I walk away from the conversation, I'm like, oh my,
That's me every single day.
oh my
I
God,
do that all
why
the
did you
time.
say that?
I thankfully can relate to that for a big chunk of that because I am exactly like that as well. But at least therapy is, I hope, helping. Apart from that, it's good that you are doing well. Glad that you are here. It's cool to have followed your journey. I've said this to a number of people, and it's also on my social media. But Same Shit is one of my favorite songs of last year. I absolutely love Heavy Hearted with Deja Miro, like I mentioned earlier, and I am super keen to hear what's next. But that is not why we are here. We are here because I want to get to know you. I want the people to get to know you, like for real, get to know you. So let me kick it off with the question: what percentage of yourself do you think your circle really knows about you?
I'd say about 70%, maybe even more. I would say it's pretty easy to get to know me well.
Mhm,
I don't really shy away from talking about myself and
mhm,
asking people questions about themselves as well. But
mhm.
honestly, let me change it up to 80%.
Okay. My follow-up question to that first question is: how much of that percentage do you think you've shared in your music so far?
100?
100%. That 80% is all 100% in the music.
Okay, no, the music to come out is like 100. My
Okay.
music is literally just like talking about like my flaws. Like
Hmm.
my songs are ways for me to like get out like the shit that I'm like feeling and going through. Like whenever I write, I've realized that I only write about myself. I don't really write about like other people or relationships.
Hmm.
Same shit was me going, okay, let's talk about me and a past experience I've had with
Hmm.
someone
Yep.
or some ones,
Yep.
other people.
Yep.
Because all my other songs, like especially ones that I'm working on at the moment, I have a song called Stubborn,
Hmm.
which is about me, and the chorus literally is I've tried and I've tried, but I can't give it up.
Mm.
Like heavy hearted, like the lyrics of that song I think is so funny. Like, especially in the pre-chorus, like I'm like, try to put myself out on the line. But I find most of the time I walk away so uncertain, like
Mm.
negotiating with my demons, like fear
Yeah.
the way I am perceived. Like the lyrics are literally what this shit I've been talking about.
Yeah.
Like I put myself really on the line with my songs, and I feel
Hmm.
like I'm always the subject of scrutiny in my own music, but I like it that way.
Hmm. Do you feel like at some point you might start to divert and write about your outs like other people's experiences maybe you've seen or just external things? Or do you feel like you're still in a zone where it's like, no, I need to get out more of these internal stories first before I start venturing into that world?
I think my music will always be about me and kind of like what I'm going through.
Hmm.
Even the songs that are kind of like about my struggles still have like a bit of like a like heavy hearted is like
Hmm.
it's pretty groovy, it's pretty upbeat, like
Hmm.
it's vibey. The lyrical content is like almost like a ballad,
Hmm.
but but the track is like goes hard, you know. I
Yeah.
feel like I love that. I love still having really personal, almost emotional lyrics, but keeping it chill. The
Mm,
backing tracks, people can't really tell.
for sure. For
But
sure.
I feel like eventually I'll switch it up. I mean, you can't keep doing the same thing forever.
Of course. Well, I'm curious to see when that day when that comes. So this next part is a little show and tell, bringing it back to primary school days. I'm going to ask Gemma 5 questions. She has done a little bit of homework and is going to provide an item and hopefully a story behind that item. And yeah, I'm super excited. So let's get into it. The first question is, what is something that represents who you are as a person?
So, as you can see, this is a robe. I've never referred to that as a robe. I call it a vestaglia. Vestaglia pretty much means robe in Italian. Ever since I was a kid, my nonna would, metti la vestaglia, like, get your vestaglia, like, I have had that for years. I've always had a robe. I love something warm. And in winter too, it's like a necessary. Like, when I have sleepovers, I'll bring my robe. Like, I wear it all the time. I have been like an anti-hoodie person. I was anti-hoodie because I was like, I have my vestaglia.
Yeah.
I don't need an hoodie.
It's true. It's lasted me. Like, hoodie what? We got beef.
And hoodies are too short. They're too hot. Vestaglia, I'm like, okay, I'm hot now. Open it up. Now I'm cold. Robes are, they're versatile. I have another robe as well, another vestaglia. That one's for special occasions. This is the all-rounder.
Okay.
Traditional. But that vestaglia, it's like a signature. This is how vain I am. For my 16th, I had a come dressed as me theme. Not everyone did it. It wasn't like essential, but I was like, if you want. Sorry. Okay, I'm a liar. The theme was come as like an icon, like cultural icons.
Okay.
And my friend came dressed as me, but I told her, I was like, what if you came dressed as me? So that's where the vanity comes in.
Okay.
She wore the robe and my iconic slippers. And
okay.
For more context, let's see if I can find this photo in a matter of seconds. I made a meme. I guess you could call it a meme years ago that says Merry Christmas. I made a Christmas card and I'm wearing that robe. This is so iconic. This is like, this was in 2016.
Oh my goodness. That is legend.
It says, yo, Merry Christmas.
That is amazing. Oh my goodness.
Yo.
I want that card. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. That's my friend dressed up as me.
Oh. Shout out to your friend.
She's recreating the card because she has a Christmas hat on. So she's doing. She's doing. Yeah, I hope she's okay with me sharing. She's love it. She's a funny gal. Yo, Merry Christmas. So yeah, that's my answer. That vestaglia is me. I'm gonna pass it down.
Oh, it's for generations.
Yeah.
All right. Number 2. What is the last sentimental gift you received from someone?
I got this. It's a keychain.
Okay.
From my zia Flavia in Italy. Just as I was thinking about it, I've looked up. So in Italian culture, this is chilies are a good luck charm.
Okay.
I just looked it up on Google because I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Very
similar.
The Italian community comes and attacks you when this video comes.
I'd be absolutely ashamed of myself if I said the wrong thing. Very similar to the evil eye, the good luck charm that is believed to protect its bearer from the envy and harmful intent of others is the red chili pepper. In Italy, this traditional charm is thought to prevent the hurtful gossip of envious tongues while also attracting good fortune to its owners. No chilies can protect me from the goss.
That's cool.
Yeah, my Zia got it for me.
Was it a certain moment or like an occasion why they got it for you? Or was it just like, here's a gift?
She got gifts for a few people. She got my little cousin a back, actually. When she was handing these out, she's just she's funny. She's amazing. I was with my cousin's daughter, who's a gorgeous little girl. She has the most high-pitched voice. She's gorgeous. And my Zia gave me it was in like a little pouch. She handed it to me, and Leia, that's her name. She was like, oh, like in Italian, obviously. She was like, well, she was just kind of looking. She was like, don't I get anything? And then I think she wanted to grab it, and my Zia just gave it to me. And then when Zia walked away, she started crying. And I was like, but she had something for her. It just wasn't this. Oh yeah, also I'm wearing chilies as well.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I just noticed that. She was just giving out gifts. She's lovely. Yeah, she got this for because I was telling her earlier she saw these earrings that I was wearing, and she was like, "Oh, you like chilies?" And I was like, "Yes, very Italian." My friend gave these to me. And so then a few days later, she got me this, and I just think it's really nice. Really nice little heirloom from Italy. 'Cause I love chilies.
Okay. Number 3. What is the first most important piece of equipment you ever bought or received?
The answer is if I can do it without showing you my Scarlett Focusrite interface.
Okay.
It is right next to me.
It's the red one. It's classic. The Focusrite is like staple of the...
Yeah. I have that, but it buzzes, so maybe I need a new one.
Yeah, that was a whole thing.
Yeah, I don't know if the mic is buzzing, if the lead is buzzing. Either way, someone's going to have a phone call, but we just have to figure out which company needs the phone call. Probably the lead. It's probably the lead. I'll just go get them.
Fair enough.
But yeah, my interface.
Okay, nice. In fact,
I got the bundle. I got the interface, the microphone. See it here?
Mm-hmm.
It came with an interface, microphone, and headphones.
Yes.
The microphone and the headphones are great when you're starting out, but I need new equipment desperately.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Sponsor Gemma, and get her new equipment. Did you get it, or did you get? Was it gifted? You got it yourself?
No. I paid for it, of course.
Nice.
Yeah, I just got it. I was like, I really want to be able to. I think it was just as I started uni too, and they were like, you should get some equipment. I actually don't remember for the life of me if I got it before or after I started uni. It was on sale too. I think it was the fact it was on sale, and I was like, I want equipment. Yeah. And this is everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's got me through the years, but I need better equipment.
Fair enough. Number 4. What is an object from or that represents one of your favorite gigs or sessions?
Okay, this one was hard. I didn't really have anything, so I hope that this answer will suffice. But the answer is this bag.
Okay.
It goes everywhere with me.
Nice.
And it's amazing for gigs because it's massive.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell, but you can fit a water bottle. I have my wallet in here. I have lip balm. I carry Panadol, my headphones. Everything, my car keys. It just carries so much.
Okay. And what's the brand?
It's
House of Holland.
Brand from ASOS called House of Holland.
Shout out to ASOS.
House of Holland.
Okay.
I bring that bag everywhere. Yeah, and I love it. Sometimes I'm like, okay, you've worn this for 5 weeks in a row now. Time to switch it up, and I switch out my other bags. But it is my favorite bag I've ever gotten. I love it so much. I bring it to festivals.
Oh yeah,
because it's crossbody too.
Great multi-purpose.
I like to bring little bottles of alcohol to clubs.
Sneak them in the bag. Oh,
I never shop empty-handed. Never. So
no, you definitely stay prepared. You keep that thing on you.
I always got that thing on me. How funny.
Oh goodness. Was that a gift from anyone, or did you again cop that one yourself? You're like, oh, that bag looks nice, and then you were like, oh my goodness, this is a legendary.
I sent it to my boyfriend, and I said, it's my birthday. Yeah.
But yeah, okay. Shout out the bag. Shout out to ASOS.
Yeah.
And number 5, what is something that represents your dreams and aspirations within your field?
I don't know. Okay, I don't know if this represents. It's like a physical representation.
Mm-hmm.
But I have this beautiful book / journal.
Okay.
For a while, you can tell I made it years ago. It says Gemma's lyrics.
That's so cute.
I've just written the lyrics to a lot of my songs in here. I have some potential songs. This one says potential song. Never finished it. I have a page that just says, can't see, it just says concept. And then I have like, I think that was me trying to think of like EP concepts years ago. Yeah, my song Stubborn is in here. So I got this book when I was 18, when I just started writing songs.
Okay.
So this is kind of like my songwriting book, but then it's a bit of a multi-purpose book as well, because when I flip to the other side, I have random lyrics. They're just one phrases. They're all so funny.
Do you care to share one?
They're just like...
Is it like Drake cheese? Like Drake caption cheese? Or like...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got to share one. Okay.
They're more like quotes.
Give me one. Just one.
Watch your step when you walk out of my life. Don't bump your head when you cross the line.
Ooh, ooh, we need that.
That's actually messed up. But yeah.
Oh my
cringe lord.
goodness.
And then it just turns into a straight up journal.
Ah, nice.
So
Nice.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
if I showed you stuff from when I first started writing, oh goodness, like it's so much, it's so bad. It's ridiculous. What is your process of writing?
Okay, my process, I would say, is I often will like write a hook. I'll record it, and then when I don't really write during sessions. The only time I've written during sessions is for like writing camps I've done, and I love writing camps. I love writing really fast. That's kind of where I thrive.
Cool challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when I'm just writing tracks for me for my project, I will often start off with a hook, and then if it's one that really like I have a few songs. No, I have one song right now that I'm really keen to finish. I came up with the chorus, and I've started kind of writing the melody for the verses and the lyrics, and I just think the hook is like so. I love hooks. Hooks are kind of like my favorite. Chorus and hooks are my favorite to write. So usually same shit, started off with a chorus. Well, you wanna da da. Like the early drafts of that song are really funny. They're so different.
Okay.
But the chorus is always like kind of the same. It's the verses that change the most.
Right.
And I write really quick. Like I think if I were to sit down and like Heavy Hearted was written really quickly, same shit. Everything was written really quickly. I just got stuck on the bridge, and then I just sat down and was like, okay, think about it. But I'm not really in a position where I'm constantly making songs and constantly churning out material.
Yep.
So I think that I'm in a good place of like writing when it's natural. Eventually I'm gonna have to be writing and making songs really,
Yep.
a lot, not quicker, but a lot more frequently.
Yeah.
And so I'm interested to see how my process changes and evolves when that happens.
For sure. Have you done much songwriting for other people, or has it mostly just been for yourself?
Yes,
How has that been?
I love top lining with an artist, for an artist, just to like a track. I love it so much. It's really fun. It makes you a better songwriter for your project to be able to listen and hear other artists' ideas, and like it's just so interesting, like collaborating with someone in that way and being really like selfless in the process, because obviously the song it's not mine. I'm writing for someone else, so I'm trying to fulfill their vision and kind of like it's a really good process, and I'm still learning, and I'm not amazing yet. I'm still learning how to collaborate. It's still something that's new to me, but it's really all about just finding people who you have like a good, I don't know if rhythm is the right word, but yeah, it's I really love it, and I want to do it more, and I want to get better at it and learn how to do it better and collaborate better.
Has there been a person who you've collaborated with, or a session that you've had that has been like, oh my goodness, this was like so amazing? And is there an artist in the scene that you really want to work with?
A really good session was I did the Western Sydney Song Hubs, and I was in a session with, it was me, Nicole Issa, who's a good friend of mine. She was top. I was the artist. Nicole Issa was top lining. So was Melchiorre, Italian singer.
I know Melchior.
Yeah. Melchior. It's just
sorry, I say it the
pronounce.
Western.
No,
I say it
that's
the
good.
Western way.
That's good. I don't know what he prefers. Either or. And a producer named Sick Drums was producing. Sick Drums was producing. Yes.
Yeah.
He's from New Zealand, and he works so fast, and I work really fast, and I feel like I loved working with him and like with the others, and the song that me and the others wrote that day is like one of my favorite songs that I have, and I'm so excited for it to be out into the world.
Dope. And dream collab, or dream, work with?
So easy. It would probably be Veta Born from Melbourne.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Manifest.
She's incredible. She's so incredible. Love her work so much.
Dope. Dope, dope, dope. One day.
It'll happen soon.
We're gonna manifest.
I
We're
hope
gonna manifest it. All right. I got a couple more questions left, but before we get into that, a couple more questions. What is a personal moment that stands out to you that has impacted your music in a certain way?
I think just one. When
Mhm.
I was younger, when I first started writing songs, when I first got this book, really,
Mhm.
I submitted a song that I randomly made at like this like music. I don't even know what it was now reflecting on it, but it
Mhm.
was like a songwriting camp I did at JMC when I was like, because I like wanted to kind of go there and I wanted to
Mhm.
like scope out all my options of it. So I
Yeah.
did a songwriting workshop. It wasn't a songwriting workshop. We
Was it
pretty
like
much,
during high school
yeah,
times?
I was
Okay.
18. We pretty much went there and recorded songs. That was it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So I recorded a song there, and then I was looking online. I was just kind of browsing online, and I saw like this like literary festival in Queensland
Mm.
had a songwriting kind of like competition component of their festival. So
Mhm.
I entered my song, and it ended up being selected as one of the final three,
Mhm.
one of the top three songs.
Yeah.
And for this festival, they flew me to Queensland. My mum came as well. We
Mhm.
stayed in like a nice hotel, and then I went and sung at the festival, and then they announced the winner there. I didn't win. But having something like that happen to me when I like was like just starting out,
Mm.
really, even though I would argue I didn't start doing music until I put out my first single, but
Mhm.
just having something like that happen so early in my journey was such a big like, oh, like you could do this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I think that you could maybe do this.
Mhm.
And like it was so cool. Like I was like 17, 18, like,
Mm.
flown to Queensland. Hello.
Yeah. Of
Like that's
course.
so cool.
You just can't turn that
It
down.
was
Yeah,
it was so exciting. And it was so like generous. Like it was so cool like
for
that they
sure.
did that. And it just made me feel like so special, and so like it made me really believe in my potential.
Yeah, no, it sounded like a cool like point zero where I was like, I know I can sing. I know,
Yeah.
I'm talented in this sense, but I was like, oh wow, like maybe I could really do this, like
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah.
And it was that extra push. And since then, you've been like, okay, let me actually, throw a little bit more time and effort into this thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Dope. Dope. And now we're here, got bangers on the DSPs. You got bangers in the bank, especially that bar.
What's your
No,
step?
no, I'm joking. No, we got bangers waiting. I know that for sure. I'm super, super, super excited to hear what is next from you. And thank you for coming on. I've had an absolute blast talking to you, getting to know you a lot more. I've learned some things. I hope people out there have learned some things, about you, about Italian culture as well. Nice little history lesson. And my final question to you is, what is happening right now? What is coming out? What is already out that you want people to check out? Just a quick note that by the time this is out, Gemma and I will have performed at Parramatta Lanes. Right now, when we're recording, we haven't yet, but it went great, if you were wondering, by the time this is out. Yay. So, but anyway, back to the thing. Yeah. What would you like to tell the people about?
I am working on a big project.
Oof.
I'm hoping for it to be out around September, let's
Mm.
say.
Mhm.
I'm still locking in things, but just know that an EP is on the way.
Oof. You heard it here
Yeah.
first. I hope.
Yeah. EP is on the way. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so special. It's gonna be a real celebration of like culture
Mm.
and youth growing up. Just everything that I kind of represent. Yeah, it's gonna be really special. And if you listen to the same shit, you know how it is. Listen to Heavy Hearted,
Mhm.
listen to all the bangers, listen to Rue.
Listen to
Just,
Gemma. It's about her. It's not about me right now. You know.
but it can be.
It
Yeah,
can. I am here, but it's about you right now.
yeah. Just keep supporting local.
For
You
sure.
know.
100%. Always gonna preach that. But yeah, where can the people find you at as well?
At Gemma's Gems on Instagram and TikTok, but that will be changing
Okay.
eventually. Let's just say Gemma Navarrete is a really long name, and I'm thinking that it's about time for a change.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a
So
rebrand.
yeah, maybe. Yeah. So I'm excited. I'm excited for that. Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Spotify. Currently, I mean, all the streaming platforms. I'm currently Gemma Navarrete.
Sweet.
If you just look up Gemma in one of my song names, that'll get you there because my last name is it's very long.
Yeah. Yeah. I've had the experience.
But yeah. Thank you.
Dope.
Thank you so much for the conversation.
Of course, of course. Thank you for, coming on. Like I said, it was an absolute pleasure. But anyway, I have been Rue, okay, the Culture Black Kid. And yeah, we'll catch you next time. This is Rue's Room. Peace. Bye bye.